So Adam, as wins go, that's probably as tough as a win as you're probably ever going to get this season.
No, yeah, really happy. It's a good away performance. Kept a clean sheet. Rode their storm that they definitely had. It was about a 20-minute period where it looked like we couldn't get out of our half, and they bombarded us with long throws and stuff like that, and we weathered that. And then, I think the game swings on us being brave. Harrison right on the goal line there plays it to the left back Kitch, and we can get out. And I think the game swung from that bravery that we showed in that moment.
We'll start with just the beginning of the weekend. It's a kind of unique weekend, I think, not just for us, but for every team that comes here this season. From far and wide, it's a long trip down. How is it to try and get over that coming into a match day? Obviously, travelling down the day before.
Yeah, it was. I think 9.5 hours we was on the coach in total yesterday, and then still had an hour and 45 to travel over from Plymouth where we stayed. So yes, it's a long way down. It's a tough journey, but we're glad now that we've done it and we come away with 3 points. Just absolutely blown away by the amount of York City supporters that have turned up. Incredible, the time, the effort, the expense that they've shown to support us is second to none, and it's really appreciated. They really sort of got behind us at the end, and just wish them a real safe journey home, and massive thank you from all of us for the time and effort that they put in to get to sports today.
First half, obviously we were forced to switch sides and play towards the win in the first half and then against the win in the second half. Usually people might not look into that too much, but how much of a difference can that actually make, obviously, especially in the second half when it was against us?
I thought we played some good stuff. We played through the lines really well, I thought, first half, but then just lacked the end ball. I think a lot of that's where the wind is sort of taken away. You have to be pinpoint, and he's a little bit off. So yeah, definite area for us to improve on. I thought the build up to get to there's some excellent stuff. Really pleased with that. But yeah, the end bit. But I know they've got it in them, and it's a matter of just keep working on it. And then, we found it difficult. They come on a high press, and we tried to play over the press, and the wind was just getting hold of the ball, and it was difficult. And like I say, I think in those situations again, we've got to learn from this and still continue to play our way, play with bravery, and try and play through the lines, even though we're playing into a strong wind.
Second half then, obviously you made a few substitutions, Josh being one of them. He's on the score sheet, as well as Mark. 2 goals in the last kind of 10 minutes really shows how much we dug in deep and to grind out that win in the end.
Yeah, it did. Kitch had a chance before that, didn't he? It was an unbelievable block on the line. So yeah, we had a lot of corners today, and we didn't really look a threat, and I think it was the second phase of a corner that we got Kitch's goal. So yeah, normally Gaz does unbelievable work from set pieces, and we're normally a threat, but we just lacked the delivery today, and it's the conditions again. But we've got to learn to be better there. But yeah, delighted. We dug in, weathered the storm, like I say, because they put us under a lot of pressure. It's a difficult place to come. They've got some good players. They've got real momentum here. And we found a way to grind out a 20-minute period. And then, I say, all I said to the subs is go on and have an impact, and they've certainly done that. And that's what you need. It's not about the 11 starters, it's about the whole squad. And Bats has come all the way and travelled all the way down, and been an unbelievable teammate. And he's going to be needed throughout the season. So we've got to all stick together, and hopefully this journey and this win helps us do that.
And a player of Josh's quality, obviously not starting, showing again coming off the bench just how important he can be for the club for the rest of the season.
Yeah, definitely. He gets so much confidence from that. He's opened his account for the season. I think any striker wants to get off the mark nice and early. But not only that, just his goal. I thought his all-round play was excellent, and I can see the frustration he's getting. He wants to be starting every week, and all he can do is he is going to get minutes for us. He's going to be a big player for us. When he gets his opportunity, make sure he takes it, and he's certainly done that today.
Defensively, it's a clean sheet. In a place like this as well, does that just feel even sweeter?
Yeah, definitely. I think that's so important. We conceded 2 bad goals, didn't we, against Sutton? They didn't really create a great deal against us, but we just switched off from a second phase, and the first goal that they conceded there was poor. So real impetus this week on keeping clean sheets and defending second phases, and protecting our back four a little bit more. And there's glimpses of it there, still not polished by any stretch of the imagination, but yeah, things for us to improve on. But always say to the players, and did this week, it was clean sheets. If we keep clean sheets, I always feel that we'll create enough chances to win games.
And I think in fairness to the opposition today, Truro, they've showed just how many clubs could potentially come here and get results this season. It probably won't be that many.
No, it's a real tough place to come. What we sort of mid-August, and it's tricky conditions already. So we're definitely glad that we've done this journey, and we've done this one, ticked this one off, and to come away with 3 points, we're absolutely delighted with.
I know you touched on it earlier, but a word for the fans, obviously an 800-mile round journey for those that have actually come from York, just shy of 400 I believe here today as well. What can we even say about that, obviously being here today?
Yes. We all spoke about it, to be honest. Harrison and Ollie Pearce just said what a massive club it is. We've all come from slightly humble, and that's not being disrespectful to the clubs we come from, but for near on 400 fans to travel this far is just phenomenal. And like I say, it really did give us a lift when we come out and see that noise. And yeah, just delighted that they get to go home happy seeing their team come away with 3 points, and just like I say, reiterate again, but thank you for the time and expense that they've spent, and also just wish them a real safe journey and everyone gets home safe.
The trips don't get any easier because we're off to Essex on Tuesday to face Southend United, Wednesday, apologies. Thoughts going into that one, obviously another really tough game. Yeah,
it is. Started brilliantly. It was leading. I don't know whether they finished holding on to their win, but back-to-back wins they could potentially have, and they'll be looking to, obviously unfortunate to miss out in the playoffs last year, and be looking to progress again. So yeah, really good coaching staff. A really good place to go and play. It'll feel like a League Two fixture at least, maybe even a League One, with the size of the crowd and the history of the ground. And we're going to go with a lot of confidence now, but also wary of the threats that they've got as well.
Thanks for your time, Adam.
Cheers.